this is for us, the Dragon Ball community and the people that want to come back in and really just don't know what Tenkaichi is, mixed in with the Rage and Blast series. Because a lot of people don't know or didn't understand or know. The series of Rage and Blast 1 and 2 was supposed to be the predecessors of Tenkaichi. It was basically the same exact game with minor fighting abilities and stuff like that, either tweaked to look better or in a bad way where it was hindering and much easier to understand. But there's still concepts within Rage and Blast that needs to be put into this new Tenkaichi series to make it great. I separated this video into 3 categories that I would personally like to see in the game, and I know that if these things were in here, this game would thrive and succeed as the best Dragon Ball Z game to ever be made. Let's start off with this with character roster. This game has 150 characters in Tenkaichi 3. Size is what I'm talking about. The size of the character roster is mandatory. We can't sit here and have under 150 characters. We can have the bare minimum at 150 or the bare minimum at 100 or 130. You know, we're fine with that. With the opening game, DLCs can do much more. You feel me? But we need to have Dragon Ball characters. We need to have Dragon Ball Z characters. We need to have GT characters. And we need to have super characters to begin with. Now, the extras could come with the extras. Like, we can have DLCs for movie characters. We can have DLCs for filler arcs. We can have DLCs for the what if characters. We can have DLCs for the manga characters. This is stuff that can be implemented in the game later. But the stuff that we need right now is guaranteed Dragon Ball characters, guaranteed Dragon Ball Z characters, guaranteed GT, and Super. We can get them through story mode or whatever system you want to implement so we can grind to get these characters or just get them. The main problem with all these characters that Tenkaichi had with a lot of people you're going to probably listen to or hear about didn't really speak on was that the differences between these characters. Even though this game had 150 characters, I promise you about 40% to 30% of them was literally copy and pastes of each other. Now, if you're gonna have that big of a roster, yes, I understand that much time into each and every character. The development time is so long, Ozzy. But us as Dragon Ball fans, we will wait. We will wait. We have already waited for almost 20 years. What's another 4 years to us? If you're really willing to put love and care into that game, you need to make me feel that I'm actually using those specific characters. When it comes to personally feeling like you're using a different character is character customization. What is it called? CAC, whatever, custom created characters, whatever, you have your own character. No. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about how the Rage and Blast series implemented that, where basically you can customize the person's aura. You can customize if you want them to have an electric type of aura. You can also customize them where they can have super armor for how many times they get hit. Stuff like that, what we would like to be implemented into the game. Like with me, I have certain characters on Rage and Blast. Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Obviously, he didn't have no electric aura around him. That's how we imagined Vegeta at that time. So strong and so powerful, with the electric aura and the darkness just oozing through him. And when we seen the Gallic gun getting hit, and it's the electric, the purple electric hitting him, stuff like that, we really was in. So I incorporated that within that character specifically. You can embody that Vegeta. So when you use another Vegeta, it's not the same. Because that's Vegeta when he was, I'm not gonna say pure evil, but definitely was stuck in his ways. And I did that to each and every character that I played. And I had them have their own personality, which even expanded the life of the game so much longer. It's because of how much I can customize characters. Another thing that plays into that is details. Pay attention to details. Let somebody read the manga. Let somebody watch the anime. Somebody that did watch the anime come back and stuff like that. So we can get little tiny details that really matter. In the Tenkaichi series and the Rage and Blast series, if you pick Goku and transform him into Super Saiyan, his moveset is going to change. You know why? Because he fights different when he's in these forms, and they used different fighting screens from the anime to implement how that Goku, specifically Super Saiyan Goku, fights. And that was so beautiful. Once you transformed into Super Saiyan, you're basically using a whole new character. And that's what made it so fun to transform into that game. Yes, you're watching the same transformation. Yes, you're, sitting through a cutscene, but it's only for a few seconds and you're using another character. And it made you feel like you're actually in Dragon Ball Z. The little tiny details matter. Even if I'm playing against my friend, right? Let's say I'm playing against my little brother. I pick Goku, he picks Vegeta, and we start fighting. They start talking mid-fight. Literally, the two characters would have their own voice notes for when they fight. They'll have their voice notes before they fight, and then while they're fighting, they would be talking to each other. This is absolutely great. And it even depended on what type of characters you were using. So you can use mid Goku versus early Vegeta, right? Let's just say that. And then Vegeta would still be talking to Goku like he's like he's worthless, like he's scum. And that Goku would really respond in, "Oh, you really just don't know." It was amazing. And these little tiny details matter so much. These little details really livens up the game. Even when you transferred out, the other character would talk. He's like, "Oh, you want to run away, Kakarot?" If you're using mid Goku and it's his first time turning Super Saiyan, this is the Super Saiyan that you're using. You're not using end Goku where he mastered Super Saiyan and all of this extra stuff, right? And it's literally how when he first turned Super Saiyan against Frieza, you see how his hair was compacted together and it was more on the goldish, like newborn side. And then once he learned how to use Super Saiyan more, it wasn't like that anymore. It was more of the spikiness of it. Little tiny details like that really, really, really matter because it makes you feel like you're actually using that specific Goku, that specific time. Let's talk about this that I want to take from the Rage and Blast series, the What If characters. Now, the thing about the What If characters, where you have somebody named Hackchick, he was a Rage and Blast movie exclusive character where you had to watch the full movie in Rage and Blast to get that specific character. He was pretty strong. He was cool too. But, adding these What If characters, I would say you can add in the characters from Dragon Ball Heroes. You can have let's say a DLC where you say, "Oh, Dragon Ball Heroes DLC, whatever," and have all those What If characters like Super Saiyan 4, Xeno, Gogeta, and stuff like that, Cell Max, which will make it fresh and new once again. These are the certain things that we need in this game to really liven it up. Yes, it's a lot of work. Yes, I understand that. But this is the stuff that made Tenkaichi Rage and Blast series so great and gravitated people towards it. People love these things, and I'm just giving you the information that's needed to be given. Now, these game modes here can vary between however you want to do it, but I'm just saying these are the guaranteed ones that need to be here. Ultimate Battle. Ultimate Battle is basically just tournament mode, survival mode, trials, stuff like that. Basically, you just have waves of people attacking you in teams. Having team battles. We need team battles where basically you pick 5 to 6 characters for each team, and it's one-on-one fights, and each one you going down a list and beating each person. I love the feeling of only picking 2 characters and having another person pick 6 and destroy them with 2 characters. I love that feeling. You know how bad you would feel if you lose to 1 character and you have 6 of them? 6 characters. I have 1. Bring it back. This couch play needs to be in the game. I hope y'all know that. Don't just have it strictly online. Let's go to the next one. The story mode. Dragon History. Now, me as a Dragon Ball fan, which I played almost every single Dragon Ball Z game, probably I'm missing 3 or 4 or something like that, that didn't come to the US or whatever, but I played every single last Dragon Ball Z game that's ever came to the USA. And I promise you, yes, I'm sick and tired of the same story, But I am willing to replay that story again, just like Kakarot with that terrible gameplay. But the simple fact that we went around, we was flying over and going to each spot like an open world experience type of thing, I enjoyed it. Now, what I will be telling you is that you don't have to make this like Kakarot where you're flying all around and stuff like that. You can literally do it like how Tenkaichi 3 did it. You can divide everything into stories and cutscenes and stuff like that. And you can just click the story. A little cutscene will come to show us what happened. Read somebody explaining a little story and getting straight into the battle. That's fine. I have no personal problem with that. It's a cut clean story mode. But don't give us what Rage and Blast gave us, where you did like this little puzzle and then you randomly fight random people. It doesn't make any sense. There's no stories, just you going through a quick tournament of just randomness. Don't give me that. I don't want that. Nobody else wants that really enjoys the story of Dragon Ball Z. I would like for this game to connect everybody back, even the new generation, because surprisingly, the new generation of anime watchers really enjoy Dragon Ball Z. Really, even seeing some go back to Dragon Ball and then watch it all the way through. And these are the same people that was making fun of anime years ago, stuff like that. But during COVID, it blew everything up. Let's continue to give us a Dragon Ball game that actually gives us the story of Dragon Ball besides Kakarot. Kids these days enjoyed Kakarot very much. Us as older fans, I mean, it was like, it looks good, but why? You know? And this is what I would like to explain to everybody here, that this is not something that needs to be joked about. This is very serious here. This is the new generation of anime watchers and the new generation of Dragon Ball Z seers and watchers. So they're gonna need a game that, yes, that we experienced multiple times, but they haven't, and they don't have the chance to experience it. So please give them a good story mode from Dragon Ball Z and Super. GT could be put in there too if you want really GT to be put in there. But you don't have to like start off in Dragon Ball and have to work your way up. But most definitely you can pick and choose. And you picking and choosing is showing you want those specific characters. Those are going to be the ways you can unlock the characters, by going through that specific story. Now that's what I would like to see. Bring it back. Bring back the couch play. Bring back the ones. Now tournaments. Cell games. The Underworld tournament. The Universal tournament. Both can be implemented into this. Both. When you're going into the World tournament, that regular joint right there. We can go into even a tournament based where Bobbity had his own joint, where Bobbity was bringing his little minions to fight each person. We can bring that back from Budokai 2, which a lot of people don't really remember that, but they had those Bobbity trials. We could bring all of that back. Tournament was a very, very cool aspect that could be implemented online also, just like how Smash has it. We can really do that where people are waiting for their turn, watching other people fight, this and that, and bring them into a tournament aspect of whoever wins, blase. This can be a great thing for content. This can be a great thing for just friends having fun. And plus with a 150 plus characters, everybody most likely is going to use their own character. This is the biggest thing on the planet, what people were really worried about. Is it going to be balanced? Is it going to be the fighting of Tenkaichi or Rage and Blast? Will it be Tenkaichi 2's fighting or Tenkaichi 3's fighting? Will it be Tenkaichi 1's fighting because they didn't have a number in front of it that showed? Look, this is what we want. We want in-game transformations. Don't give us the Dragon Ball fighter joint where you have to pick Super Saiyan 1, you gotta pick Super Saiyan 2 or pick Super Saiyan. No. And let's incorporate the Evolution Z. If you don't know what Evolution Z was, that's literally just like the custom creation. What I was trying to explain to y'all before, where you change the aura of the character. You can see behind me right now that, you know, Berta, you see Berta with the flames I was just explaining y'all about. We can implement that to change our character specifically. So it has that in all the Budokai series where you can choose to put Super Saiyan on there. Now, if you only have Super Saiyan, a Super Saiyan from the Frieza saga, Super Saiyan from the Battle of God saga, stuff like that. You could choose that and put that into your Z evolution. So it'll be one slot, boom. Super Saiyan from Cell Saga, outfit from Battle of Gods, aura, blue flame. Let's give Goku a blue flame aura, right? Or red flame, better, right? Why not? Why not? Give us these things because this is what we really want. Another big thing for a lot of people that I did not hear other people explain is retro music. Give us the music. Give us Bruce music. Give us in-game music, the Budokai series music. Give us the Tenkaichi music. Give us the Raging Blast music that was good. People love that. Get us hype. You hype to fight the person. People want to hear that. I'm getting goosebumps even thinking about that right now. Or make new music that's fire. Recreate the music that's fire. Don't come in here with some whack beats, bro. Don't come in here with no whack music because it's not going to get us hype. It's not going to be that great. One of the biggest things for me, let's dial this back a little bit too, because I did forget one more statement, right? Bring in transformations for giant characters too. Like I thought when I was saying in-game transformations, I thought that was being a little, vague. Please bring that in. Metamorphosis too. This isn't the time where we're going to be sitting here and we don't want to use giant characters. People want to still do that. People still want to go Great Ape and destroy Black Frieza or something like that. Like people want to do that. So bring it in. But next one, this is a personal favorite for me right here, right? Bring in team finishers. The whole Dragon Ball series is a lot of time where people team up to fight people and have team attacks. The entire Frieza saga was like that. The Cell saga was like that. Future Gohan got destroyed by a whole combo. Got destroyed. Goku almost got his head kicked in by Berter and Jace. Well, he was too strong anyway, but it doesn't matter. If he was just a regular dude, if they would have ever used that on Vegeta, Vegeta would have got up out of there early before he saw Frieza. He wouldn't even known that Goku turned Super Saiyan. He would have got up out of there. Bring it back. Where if you have Goku, you have Krillin, and you have Gohan, right? And then you use Saiyan Saga Spirit Bomb, just like in Raging Blast. If I throw it at you, boom, right? You dodge it. Gohan is right there, and he bunts it back at you, just like in the series. You can dodge it again if you want, but most likely will come back faster. If Goku goes down and I still have Krillin and Gohan that's still alive on my team, guess what happens? Goku gives Krillin the Spirit Bomb. Krillin throws it. If you get hit, you get hit. But if you dodge it, guess what? Gohan is right there again. The tag team combo from Goku and Vegeta. In the Cooler movie, in the Broly movie, when he was fighting Omega Shenron. Come on now. These are all different combos that you can implement into this game. Different tag team finishers, all different types of things. You have so much. Do it. Now, this is something here that I would like. Definitely, I sat there and I'm just like, please have this in the game. I don't want anything else besides this. It seems like a lot of people don't care for it. This is very pivotal for me because it makes me embody the character even more, right? If I'm playing, let's say, Frieza, right? And you remember that move he used on Krillin, right? Before Goku turned Super Saiyan, right? He basically crushed him with psychic power and Krillin exploded, correct? In Raging Blast, we can use that move. And no matter who you was using, and my Frieza character destroys your first character and does that, your body's not there anymore. Your body's gone. It doesn't swirl. The camera swirls on the ground with no body there. And then your next character comes in. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I want that bad. Just to say, where's your character at, gang? It's like, yo, I just destroyed you. Literally. It's a beautiful thing. And then if you end it off with a finisher, guaranteed they should not be there. Because a lot of the finishers in the game is meant to completely evaporate somebody. That is like the main pivotal point of Dragon Ball. Look at every main villain, what happens to them. Frieza, okay. But guess what? When he came back to Earth, what did he get? Evaporated by Trunks. Look at Cell. Got evaporated by Gohan. Look at Boo. Got evaporated by the Super Spirit Bomb by Goku. Every main boss either gets evaporated or beat to a pulp. And I want to see that. Speaking on beat to a pulp, if you have low health, you get hit with a finisher, you get hit with something like a Kamehameha, a regular alt Kamehameha, and your health is low after that, I expect to see my clothes come off. So depending on what type of Goku you choose or what outfit you choose, right? Even better, outfit you choose for Goku. I expect to have the first layer of shirt comes off. So I only got the blue on, the legs is cut up, all of that. I expect that look. Planet Namek outfit, then I expect for the whole entire thing to come off and it shows the pecs and it shows the muscle gains. You feel me? This is what I expect. So damaged clothing needs to come back. Destructive areas need to come back. These are things that is mandatory. I'm telling y'all everything that is mandatory. Give us the game of our dreams. Give us what we always been asking for. Give us the ultimate Dragon Ball Z game. And the only way this can happen is if y'all sit here and actually tell them what to do. It's up to us. Us as the community, us as the Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball G community to come together and have this game come out perfectly. The weebs, the nerds, the athletes, the casuals all have to come together in one and communicate to these developers as a conglomerate, as a group, and tell them, once we see these first gameplay footages, once we see these first pictures, we need to come together and tell them if they mess up, have them change it. Once we show we are not supporting a game that they're putting money into, we will not buy it if it's not good. We will not support it if it's not good. They will change it. Look at what happened with Sonic. I'm a Sonic fan. The Sonic fans has been getting, people are asking for Sonic Adventure back. People are asking for Sonic Battle back. We ain't never getting that. We ain't never getting that. But one of the GOATs, the GOAT of Dragon Ball is coming back. And we have the power to change it. Just like the Sonic fandom had the power to change how Sonic looked in the movie. These directors literally gave us a trailer. The movie was coming out like a month or a week right after that trailer. The Sonic community literally went on an uproar and said no. So why can't we as Dragon Ball fans, no matter what age, no matter how much somebody has watched the series or haven't, come together and say no? We're not accepting this. We're not accepting one of the GOATs, the predecessor of the GOAT, to go down in history as one of the worst games or a subpar game or what we call today mid. Why would we accept this? Charge us $80. Charge us $100. But give us a great game. Give us something that we would pass down generations from now. Give us something that we would be proud to play. Something that we can laugh at the Naruto fans. Consider this the greatest anime game of all time. Why not do that? Why not? If you feel as passionate as I do, make sure to like this video up so I can be seen throughout this platform. This is my needs list, not wish list. We need this in the game. If you disagree with anything I said, put it in the comment section down below. I will be messaging you back. Will be. If you agree with anything or if I missed anything that you feel that needed to be implemented into this, please put it in the comment section down below. These two games here are brothers. Some people like this brother more and some people like this brother. And let's have these two games fused together. The great from this and the great from this come together as one and create the GOAT of video games. Have a good day, y'all.